the winner of the 2019
A year
Imagine
ago,
Cup
when we
World
wrapped the Imagine Cup World Championship and started planning for this year, none of us expected it to take the shape it has. But times have changed, and the world has changed.
It's kind of like a reality check of, wow, this is happening. It's real and it's happening here.
This year's competition may be a virtual experience, but it's full of just as much imagination and hopefulness as ever. Now, as we all do our parts by staying home to flatten the curve and stop the spread of COVID-19, we've had to think differently about every aspect of our lives, which in itself has inspired quite a bit of innovation.
That's absolutely true. Many of us have had to dramatically change the way we work, play, and create. But through that adversity, we've seen just how resilient people can be. We will find a way to continue doing the things that matter most to us, like coming together to celebrate hard work and creativity. The students in this year's Imagine Cup span the globe and have proven they won't be stopped. Through change and challenges, they have risen to the occasion with grace and fortitude in service of their ideas.
We've come a long way since the online semifinals. I hope it goes well during the competition day.
Dream it, build it, live it is more than just a philosophy for the Imagine Cup. It's how we're approaching this year's championship. As they say, the show must go on.
And go on it will. We are thrilled to welcome you to a new, innovative Imagine Cup World Championship. I am Kate Yeager, and he's my co-host, Corey Sanders. He's also the corporate vice president for Microsoft Solutions. And we are coming to you from the safety of our homes on opposite sides of the United States.
The impact of this moment in time will no doubt be felt and discussed for generations to come. It's our hope that it also provides a new sense of inspiration to innovate even more for the good of all. At Microsoft, we take great pride in our mission to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. And never has this quest felt more important than it does today. That's why we're so proud to continue to host the Imagine Cup, which helps student developers achieve their dreams of making a positive impact. What started as thousands of teams competing has been narrowed down to the 6 finalists you'll meet today. Whether it's much needed solutions for mental health, groundbreaking use of AI in agriculture, or a new tool in the fight against misinformation online, all the teams came to the table with ideas worth celebrating. I know I'm excited to see how this all unfolds and who takes home the championship.
And whoever that is will have earned their place at the top, having outlasted thousands of teams from more than 170 countries. Impressive to say the least. And here they are, the finalists for this year's Imagine Cup World Championship, the winners of their regional competitions, all with varying experiences and motivation that led them here.
Tremor Vision started off as just a hackathon project 6 months ago, and how far we've come in the Imagine Cup is really an honor.
The Imagine Cup journey has been challenging, but so is everything else that is worth doing.
Our inspiration is people who have lost their voice due to cancer.
One of our teammates has a relative who's dealing with Alzheimer's disease, and we wondered why today's technology doesn't really offer as much as it should be for a disease as dangerous as this one.
I actually lost one of my close friends to suicide. I wasn't sure why the current solutions don't really solve the problems well.
The fact that we can't work on refining our hardware because of the COVID-19 quarantine stuff is kind of bugging us.
Not being able to present in person has been a factor.
So we're trying to look at it as an opportunity. We never really had this much time just to sit at home and do stuff and to work.
The first World Finals team for the 2020 regional final is Team Red Walls from Tunisia, the Knights from Kenya, Deep Tector for the United States, Tremor Vision, the United States, Team Hollow from Hong Kong, Team Japan.
Winning the Imagine Cup would be a life-changing moment for me. I mean, holding the flag of my country up would be a huge honor for me and my team.
Winning this Imagine Cup will tell the Africans and the rest of the world that we actually have the capabilities of doing great things.
The journey has been fun. If I might add, hella fun.
Well, I'm excited to see what our finalists have to share and thrilled to introduce the panel of esteemed judges they'll be presenting to.
They've competed in over 50 different tech competitions and hackathons around the globe and are currently part of the Intel Software Innovators Program. Joining us from Los Angeles, please welcome sisters Penelope and America Lopez, aka the Cybercode Twins. Next, she innovated her way through the likes of IBM and MasterCard before taking over as the CEO of Reboot Representation, where she focuses on the improvement of underrepresented women graduating with computing degrees. From New York City, welcome Duana Franklin Davis. And he's well known for his efforts in protecting customer privacy and being the driving force in Microsoft's pledge to being carbon negative by 2030. Please welcome the president of Microsoft, Brad Smith.
Let's find out what you're most excited about for this year's Imagine Cup. Duana, let's start with you.
I am so excited. There are so many amazing teams. Congratulations to all of you for making it this far in the competition. Innovation for good. So all of the efforts that you guys have worked on so far are going to make such a difference. And I just can't wait to see how you guys are going to bring it.
Cybercode Twins, Penelope and America, what are you most looking forward to?
I gotta look at this. This is like a hackathon that's on a marathon. And we're so excited to see the students rising up to make an impact to where they believe innovations is needed most. Yeah, so very excited to see all your guys' projects.
Cybercode Twins, I love your energy. Brad, what are you hoping to see today from these young developers?
Well, I'm really excited to see what you all have created, the innovation. I think it's a special day. This is literally an opportunity to see people and creations that connect the world. I wish we were in the same room together, but it's pretty amazing to all be connected together this way.
Well, it's time to get our game on. Here's a look at how the competition will play out.
Lightning round. Our 6 finalists will each have 1 minute to impress our judges beyond what they already know of the projects. From there, each judge will pick one solution they want to hear more about, and those 3 teams will advance to give in-depth presentations. The final votes will be tallied based on their use of technology, consideration of diversity, inclusion, and accessibility, as well as innovation, concept, and feasibility. And the world champion will take home $100,000 in cash, $50,000 in Azure grants, and to top it all off, a mentoring session with the CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella.
Team Hollow, your time begins now.
Our app monitors your general lifestyle habits that affect your well-being, whilst connecting it to therapists and NGOs automatically. Whilst using Microsoft Azure, we're tracking stress, sleep quality, and emotions. So join Hollow and our professionals on our mission to make mental health care smart and accessible.
Every 3 seconds, someone in our world is affected by Alzheimer's. That is why we created I Remember, a first-of-its-kind mobile solution designed for the well-being of both the patients and their caregivers. Today, I Remember is a solution for our parents, but tomorrow it could be for us.
Fake videos called deepfakes are becoming increasingly easy to generate with AI. The rapid growth of this problem was what motivated us to create Detector. Built from the ground up with Azure Cloud Services, Detector is the first and only website with an easy-to-use user interface for journalists to easily validate video content. Detector, using AI to fight AI.
We present to you the Weeding Bot. Powered by artificial intelligence, it is an autonomous mobile robot that makes weeding safe by being herbicide-free, economical, efficient, and it is simple to use. The Weeding Bot will solve agriculture's biggest problem, one robot at a time.
We made Syrinx, a hands-free wearable device run on Azure, to generate these vibration patterns from voice recordings. Syrinx enables you to sound like yourself again.
10 million worldwide are affected by Parkinson's disease. Although there's no cure, treatments can manage symptoms, but are most effective when Parkinson's is detected early. That's why we built Tremor Vision, a web-based platform supported by Azure Cognitive Services that empowers you with reliable means of detecting early onset Parkinson's. Tremor Vision, giving you a head start in your fight against Parkinson's.
Nice work, everybody. Judges, it's up to you. Duana, let's start with you. Who do you want to know more about and why?
The team that I think I want to hear more solutions about would be Team Tremor Vision. It's something that impacts my mom directly. I want to hear more about how your solution will help impact that.
Identical twins, America and Penelope. While there are technically two of you, today you are operating as a set and have one combined vote. Which of the 5 remaining finalists are going to be moving on, and what was it about their solution that caught your attention?
We're always in need of more medical innovation. We're happy to choose. Moving forward will be Snakes. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Sorry, yes.
So excited to hear more.
Brad, who will be the last team advancing?
I'm in the unenviable position of disappointing 3 groups and exciting one, but I'd like to hear more about Hollow. I was really excited by the way you've worked with 2 NGOs that appear to be real professionals in the mental health space. So I'm interested in learning more.
What an exciting beginning to this year's Imagine Cup. So a huge congratulations to Team Hollow, Team Syrinx, as well as, of course, Team Tremor Vision for advancing to the next stage. Well done, everyone. And to the other teams, a huge thank you for sharing your inspiring solutions. They truly inspired all of us here and around the world. Corey, we are down to 3 teams who are ready to rumble and show Brad, Dewana, America, and Penelope what they've got. Team Hollow, you're up first. Here's a quick look at how they prepared for this moment.
Unlike other mood tracking apps, we're innovating beyond the self-reports, which may be inconsistent and biased. With the help of
Let's go Hollow!
Your slides are absolutely beautiful, but in a 3-minute presentation, they're way too much.
Trim it down significantly to just like the high-level core pieces.
Could you give just a little bit more of like the technology behind it?
Wow, what a difference a week makes.
It's unique and it can really impact lives.
Woo! Come on, Piyush, let's do this.
Well, let's see how that practice pays off for them. Team Hollow, your time begins now.
Hi, I'm Cameron, this is Piyush, and we're Hollow. 500 million worldwide have mental illness, but everyone has mental health needs. And with millions of kids around the world, like my friend Mark, that could potentially take their lives, and especially under isolation with COVID-19, current solutions aren't sufficient. And we utilize services from Azure to help us achieve the detection and data handling process. We provide you with an early intervention tool, understanding your condition on our simple dashboard, suggesting what may be affecting your mental health to an accuracy of 86%. Your therapy path is actually automatically adjusted through AI, depending on how intense or serious your symptoms may be. This model is actually trained by the professionals that we work with and improves over time using the big data that we have access to. Checking our models with trained counselors and psychologists at University of Hong Kong, whilst having the privacy in mind and not as an afterthought, we're complying with a lot of international privacy ordinances. So for our proof of concept, we got support from Hong Kong's Entrepreneurship Hub and gained some user interaction with over 300 users from our 2 partner mental health NGOs. And we'll actually be charging these NGOs as a software as a service for $99 per month per staff, giving them access to a web app platform. And in the future, we're looking at scaling through multiple verticals, powered by Azure, equipped with comprehensive behavioral tracking and AI personalized therapy paths, whilst remaining 100% accessible without needing wearables. And in collaboration with NGOs and therapists, we give you Hollow. Thank you.
All right. Next up, we have Team Syrinx. And here's a look at their work leading up to today's championship.
Voice loss is not uncommon. Approximately 300,000 people lose their voice every year around the world.
I think maybe a little bit more specifics in your presentation would be helpful just to head off any questions.
What can I actually do with the software? What does that part look like?
I don't think you need a lot of additional background to explain it, and then go straight to your solution.
We can show the people around the world who have lost their voice that they don't have to endure it anymore.
Let's go Syrinx!
I'm excited to see the results of all that hard work. Team Syrinx, your time begins now.
His name is Takashi. He lost his voice due to throat cancer. He has to use his one hand when he's talking. First, please listen to his voice. Voice loss is not uncommon. About 300,000 people lose their voice every year, in part due to cancer. Syrinx vibrates your throat to create a sound that becomes speech when filtered through your mouth. We are using Microsoft Azure to process and store your voice data. First, you upload your past voice to our platform. Then, our web application automatically runs voice processing tools to generate these particular vibration patterns from voice recordings. We were first to succeed in bringing these vibration patterns to the market that sound this natural.
Right now, we're conducting beta tests with our domestic users from NGO to make it easier to use. Our business model is similar to that of a hearing aid. We are planning to hook up with healthcare providers so that doctors can introduce our device to their patients right after their treatment. We hope to make a positive impact on the world by showing that speech is a right, not a privilege. Thank you.
Now, wrapping up the competition is Team Tremor Vision. Let's watch their journey to the championship.
Current means of diagnosing Parkinson's and tracking disease progression are subjective and inaccessible.
I'm curious what kind of testing you've done to kind of substantiate that claim.
I would really focus on what's the problem, here's our solution, and here's how it meets.
Overall, it was much better than last week's.
We are bringing modern tools to old techniques to revolutionize the way Parkinson's disease is tracked and understood.
All right, guys, let's get it.
We got this, let's go.
Bump it.
Okay, Team Tremor Vision, let's finish strong. The clock starts now.
Parkinson's disease, or PD, is the second most common neurodegenerative disease currently affecting 10 million worldwide. Although there is no cure, treatment can be effective if PD is caught early enough. A universal clinical test to detect PD tremors is known as the spiral test. However, these results are qualitative and are unable to quantify progress. That's why we built Tremor Vision. Things like messages from doctors, progress graphs, and spiral tests to take are displayed here. Our test returns a percentage of similarity to either healthy or PD spirals. Using Azure Custom Vision, we trained a machine learning model to classify spirals using physician-annotated images, storing results and analysis using Azure's FHIR API with HIPAA-compliant schemas. The data collected enables researchers and physicians to gain new insights on the global burden of this mysterious disease. In the near future, we will expand our test suite and increase accessibility to our platform with additional language features and biometric authentication. Partnering with an EHR provider will enable access to Tremor Vision through hospitals and clinics based on a subscription plan. By innovating the way chronic illness is managed remotely, our platform modernizes the way we understand, detect, and track Parkinson's disease. Thank you.
Judges, you now have an opportunity to ask the teams questions. Dewana, let's start with you. What would you like to ask Team Hollow?
I'm curious how the app is able to adjust to the possibility of new normals for an individual.
The behaviors that we're tracking over time can actually be monitored as their normal. So each normal gets classified to that individual compared to the larger trends.
So it sort of is like an anomaly detection, which can really figure out what's happening here.
Got it.
Thank you, Dewana.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Brad, over to you to ask Team Syrinx a question.
How does your solution compare to what you would regard as the best available tool on the market today?
There's a conventional device that is used to produce voice in the American market and also in Japanese market. But those devices only generates simple waveforms. On our device, we use voice processing tools to make a more complicated vibration pattern right from the voice recording. That changed the voice tone dramatically.
Okay, America, Penelope, what would you like to ask Team Tremor Vision?
Your research on the standards of assessing the spiral drawings on graphical tablets, like a Wacom tablet, or either with a mouse. I mean, does it matter that they hold the pen, or is it enough that they do it with their finger?
There have been a lot of research with tapping into the pen, like data of angle, pressure, speed, and whatnot. But we thought that if we only focused on the tablet community, it wouldn't be accessible to pretty much the larger Parkinson community.
Thank you.
Well, that concludes the competition. Thank you so much to our teams. Now, judges will now cast their vote for the winner based on the judging criteria. Now, before we crown our champion, we want to take a minute to share some news that I think all students are going to want to hear. Corey?
Thanks, Kate. I'm excited to announce a portfolio of new opportunities for students to build tech skills and earn key experiences as they prepare for tomorrow's careers. First, we're announcing Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors. This is a new peer community program focused on leadership through social responsibility and impact. Ambassadors get a first look at new Microsoft tech, contribute to open source, and receive mentoring from pros in the industry. Next, we're launching a new student hub on Microsoft Learn, where we offer free training for leveling up your tech skills. We partnered with UC Berkeley, Carnegie Mellon University, and Oxford to create new content based on their popular courses in data science, cloud development, and AI engineering. And here at Build, make sure you check out the Student Zone. We have InstaFluff, the welcoming and chill live coder on Twitch, prepping students for code challenges. And Crazy Aunt Lindsay from the Fab Lab on YouTube, bringing energy and fun to our learning. I also want to give a shout out and warm welcome to our 2020 class of Microsoft interns who are joining us at Build for the very first time. Now back to the competition and the moment we've all been waiting for. Judges, it's time to announce our winner.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah!
Okay, here we go.
Can we flip it now? Are we flipping it?
Yeah, flip it.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2020 Imagine Cup World Championship is Team Hollow from the University of Hong Kong. Congratulations!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations. We cannot wait to see what you guys do next. A huge thank you to the rest of our finalists and all the Imagine Cup competitors. It's been a challenging time, but the Imagine Cup always brings us joy and inspiration, and we hope you found some today as well. Thank you for watching. Remember, dream it, build it, live it.